Learning Differently was an arts research project that we undertook between 2019 and 2022. Meadow Arts teamed up with two external partners, the House of Imagination and the School of Education at the University of Worcester, who helped guide and support the project throughout. We based our research in 3 special educational needs and disability high schools in Herefordshire and Worcestershire, and we used the Italian educational model called Reggio Emilia as our guiding principle. This recognises the inherent curiosity in every child, and it puts them at the front and centre of the learning journey. Going into the classroom for 20 plus weeks in each school were 2 contemporary visual artists. We specifically wanted to explore whether continual creative intervention in the national curriculum can bring wider benefits, focusing on children's improved self-confidence, improved communication and higher educational attainment. The project was a great success.
Our role in the project as a charity, I work alongside 2 other mentors, Liz Elders and Kirsty Claxton, and we brought the methodology to the project to share with the artists and educators and the Meadow Arts team.
We were very interested to see how the work that Meadow Arts are doing might benefit pupils with special educational needs, and also the benefits to the teachers in terms of developing their practice, also potential benefits to the artists as well.
We were inspired by the practice in Reggio Emilia. What we've put a deep emphasis on in the UK context is working alongside contemporary artists of all art forms in spaces of encounter, so alongside teachers in schools, in early year settings, and really thinking about children's ideas and their understanding of how they can then think about their own self-directed inquiry.
They're more at ease, they're communicating a lot better, whether it through verbal or through the communication aids, and they want to communicate with you, they want to tell you how they're feeling, what they want to do.
Definitely a confidence has grown. They're working together doing joint things, and they're especially engaging more with each other and communicating more with each other. So I've definitely seen their self-esteem build over the time as well, which has been really good.
And they want to help each other and look at what each other are doing. Alicia just said the word connecting, which I don't think she would use normally, but because of this project, she was connecting one piece of work with her friend, and it just sort of shows the flow through the project, doesn't it, as we're developing new vocabulary as well. Talking about Jack actually, because he could choose to be in his own world with his characters, but actually in this space he chooses to be with his friends and with us. He wants to get involved. And also something else that I've noticed is we have this room full of exciting things, and yet we're getting better at the small stuff, like the hand-eye coordination. They want to do the small detailed things.
They've worked with different people, so not perhaps the people that they would normally sit next to in class, and their levels of communication and just their general chat with each other has grown throughout the project, and that was, for me, that was really good to see.
Often there's a lack of subject-specific CPD, professional development, for teachers. So this is a way that teachers can work alongside professionals and see how that they can be involved in the co-creation of work with the pupils as well.
So we're not just trying to do kind of parachute events where we deliver something and then disappear. It's a process of inquiry over time.
From my point of view, it's really helped with my own confidence, because Sally has such a free way of working. I feel more confident generally in my teaching through this project. So it's filtered through the whole school, the benefits we see in here.
The key thing is that it's not an academic exercise. It's about the real lived experience of the teachers, the artists and the pupils, the day-to-day challenges that they're facing, how they're overcoming those challenges.
It's quite difficult to cut some of the materials, but we've worked out if we work together and make it taut, then you can snip it much easier. So also it's not just they help each other, but they also would ask for help to achieve what they want to achieve.
The invitation to not know and to try things out, and yes, it's okay to go wrong, I think that's also an important value that underpins our work.
It's a safe space to experiment and to try new things.
Once we get the message through that you can't ever be wrong with what you're making, then it starts to be really beneficial and it starts to build confidence. But there is a bit of a barrier to get over that we've experienced in even this project. Because in the rest of their school lives there's a lot of, you know, rights and wrongs.
Having access to different materials, different techniques, and encouraging them to explore for themselves rather than any preconceived idea, and just letting it kind of develop and flow. And the t-shirt said that, so some of them painted very definite kind of images, and then others just really loved just sort of painting all over it, front, back, sides.
And I think that's why Aisha, one of my pupils, said that in her annual review, because she didn't have that expectation of what she had to do and didn't feel like she was going to fail, so she just did what she wanted to do and created the art that she wanted to create alongside her peers.
At the beginning, at the end of each of the sessions, we're sharing what we've observed and how we can kind of offer the group something different without telling them what to do. So every week the group will see pictures of themselves and we'll get ideas from how they're talking about what they've done. Has all kind of added to them owning the project basically, and it's listening to what it is that they wanted to do.
And I think that's a key part of our evaluation at the university. It's that Meadow Arts will have some real evidence, not only the impact, but some lessons that they can share with other arts organisations, also with other schools, educational settings, and with artists as well, hoping to work in these kind of settings.
They astound me every week with what they do, what they want to do, how they come together as a group. It's brilliant to work with.
I've been creating a video of the feather tornado on my iPad. You feel great.
I feel happy, made me feel proud.